Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Did not sleep at all. And I wasn't going to live stream at all. I was going to just wait to this morning to explain everything. So with that said, everyone, it is Monday, Memorial Day. So make sure you celebrate Memorial Day, you fucking losers. Some of you don't appreciate veterans. A lot of you don't. Especially that Joshua Jones. I wish Devon was here to punch you in the face. Sorry to start the video off, but Devon is a veteran. He's a friend of mine. And he was assaulted by Joshua Jones in 2024. Not only he also upset one person, he also upset the whole table that broke up the whole fun and activities that day. So celebrate Memorial Day the right way, people. Seriously. People gave up their lives and gave up they fucking everything to protect and serve. So stop playing yourselves. I'm so sick of these young people. They're out here drinking last night. Yo, you should see this. And they're not celebrating about, yo, my granddad was in World War II. I don't hear that conversation. You should be bragging about your granddad and your grandma or whoever that served in your family. You should be bragging. Today's a good day, boys. Yeah, exactly. What you're supposed to do. This is why. What's the point of a Memorial Day weekend when people are not being very appreciated? But anyway, last night just pissed me off. It's like all these people drinking, even when it was raining, people just drinking, and I'm like, no one's celebrating Memorial Day, huh? All right. I don't know. Maybe I'm just mad because I'm mind you, this is the first day back into homelessness. Because some haters out there, some trolls out there like to swat and call businesses and try to get me removed and all this nonsense and calling up Starbucks and making threat emails. Good job. Good fucking job. Yeah, you do got a job. You do got a job. You're terrible at what you fucking do. You're a terrible person. That's your job. I got every fucking right to be mad right now, everyone. I don't want to disturb your morning, but you got to understand, I didn't ask for some ransom guy. So here's another factor that we are all understanding. Even this attorney that's trying to help me with this shit. She's like, but he doesn't know your real name. So, do your friends know your real? Yes. Even my classmates. Oh, my panda. Yo, everybody knows my original name. That's why I said, what's my original name? And it ain't Keith. So what is it? Exactly. You don't know me. This is why John P. Herrera in Madison, Wisconsin had a problem. He was like, he has 2 names. Like, so? You're right to have a surname, too. You guys like doing nicknames. That's considered surname, but... Is it an alias? Yes. So when you, if anybody has worked in government or city law enforcement before, as a city employee, or any of a high tier level 3 job, right? You get that listing like aliases, surnames. See, the common application for most jobs, they're missing a lot of things that most government application will provide. This is why, or a city job application will provide. This is why some people get confused on applications like, wow, I've never seen this before. I'm like, yeah. See? You got to know the difference. You guys don't know the work sector better than you think you do. I'm not a spy, just a civilian. Man, you need to take that guy. If you want to call me spy, yeah, I'm Panda, this Panda spy. I spy on residents that do wrong duties. I point out the wrongs in our city, and our politicians, and our fucking corrupt government. I point out the things as a freaking independent journalist, as a photographer, as a filmmaker, as a storyteller. I talk about everything transparent on this channel, including my fucking wacky and bullshit life right now. Like I said, everyone, I haven't been the same since that car accident in 2014. Mind you, in 2014, I lost my sense of smell and taste, right? I kind of went a little apeshit. I had to go see a bunch of psychiatrists because I couldn't deal with it. The weight loss and the fucking, yeah. And this is when people started seeing me consuming cannabis more often. That's why I was in Portland. Like, you know what? If I can't eat, I can't enjoy food, I'll just smoke. After work, just go smoke with my roommate, me and her, and she was Japanese. Yeah, I used to live in the Purr district. If you live in Portland, you know what the Purr is. No, I wasn't one of those snobby fuckfaces. No, I'm from New York, so I'm not from the Purr. I just lived in the Purr. I happened to find a nice Japanese roommate, and she happened to live in the Purr. I didn't care if she was living in Alphabet District. The district I did not want to go is Graham. No. Or south. It was too far. Well, it wasn't really that far. It depends south of Portland. So if you go southeast of Portland, it's not far because you're close to downtown. The train goes through, you could go over the Hawthorne Bridge, but still. But yeah, everyone, good morning. Last night, I had to sleep out. Well, I didn't sleep yet. I tried to. Well, you could kind of say I was like sitting down somewhere. I found this umbrella. Seriously, I found this umbrella. Let's get this junk out of here. Yeah, just found the umbrella. Lucky me. I gotta go to work this morning. I couldn't do the night shift. There was no way I was gonna do that. I was too tired from yesterday's bullshit. I was way too exhausted from yesterday's bullshit. So yeah, I've been walking around in a circle. Just walking up and down blocks. And yeah, I am fucking tired. I'm like still feeling really tired. That's why I think this would be the last video. I just want people to know, like, whatever happens, happens, right? Because I didn't plan this, right? So, People want to hate for the wrong reason. Still won't talk. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been paying attention, you should have been. Then if you've not been paying attention, then stop watching. Seriously. The accountability this guy has done, or these people have done, is just fucking horrendous behavior. Childish behavior. Literally childish. Not even in a a sentence. You didn't finish the paragraph. A sentence. This is what platforms. And spam the shit out of them with, hello everyone, and I wrote a freaking decent, I think I wrote a decent word of mouth letter to the audience on what is going on here. Why this person started this. The first person was Alex Hanky, which we all know as Alex Bailey, the 4-time convicted felon that I exposed on this channel for defrauding people and stealing from a 67-year-old woman. And he's still living here, hiding in New York City, everybody. He thinks someone forgot about him. He's a 4-time convicted felon. I exposed his, mind you, criminal history. And is not looking, and I'm sorry, but some of you were supporting him. Just like you support Joshua Jones. This is why it's like Alex Hanky and Joshua Jones are just alike, bro. But the only thing is that at least Joshua Jones, you see, he doesn't have a record. Well, he does have a previous record. But he doesn't have a record here in New York City. Because he just came here in 2024. 2024. Living on a bus with someone else. Oh, yes. Oh, I got a photographic memory, everything. I got video, everything. This is why when I walk around these areas and I did live streams, I documented everything. Look at that. A pizza. What a waste. Only if that was fresh. Without the dairy. I would have devoured that. Sasquatch from Canada says, good morning. What's up, bro? Or ma'am. Sasquatch could be female too. We're on Diggs Avenue, everyone. So, yeah. Last night, this morning, you are just waking up to me experience my first day of homelessness again, because we've been ousted. That's not the only reason why. People are upset because this is happening. They're getting threatened emails. This is too much for them, and they want to sue. They want to actually they want to take action, because this is a harassment. For no reason. We have nothing to do with this person. So what if this person's affiliated with me? We done a business. He did a good job. And listen, when people vouch for my credibility, people get butthurt by it. Apparently. Because I did nothing. Listen. They want me to do something fucking stupid. They want me to be the stupid nigger on the streets of New York. They want me to go out here and be a savage. They don't want me out here to help and feed and donate to the community refrigerator. And do my part. Clean the skate park. No. They think this is all for show. I'm doing this all for show. I'm waking up early in the morning every fucking day to do this for show? I could understand someone did it for show and did it one time and stop bragging to I do this, I do that. No, you don't. You did it one time, bro. You did it one time. That was it. No, you see me constantly doing it all the time, every day, for the last 4 to 5 years. Actually, technically, the last 7 years. See, this started in 2020, right? During the pandemic. I decided to move from Madison, Wisconsin to go to Vancouver, British Columbia, right? I wanted to go see my old friend, right? And since they had a relaxed COVID situation up there at the moment they did, And when I got there, things got a little strict. So I had to go do some COVID guidelines things, meaning like I went into an interrogation room with some Canadian government agents, like, why are you here again? And what was your purpose? Have you been vaccinated? All this, yeah, like I was about to get arrested. Yeah. Once I was cleared, I stayed for 2 months. And after those 2 months, I was only allowed to stay for 60 days. So I had as much fun as I possibly can. I went to Richmond. Yes, I did go to Burbank, my old territory. Yeah, what the skate park is. Damn, they fucked up that skate park. They really did a number on that skate park. All the crackheads and the meth heads. Yeah, the meth and the drugs out there was exploding. And I was like, jeez. So I decided to go to Seattle and then stop in Portland at Northwest Portland Hostel. When I was there, I called a month in advance. I called Jim and Britta and said I was coming to the Portland Hostel. You see, you guys are still open. I want to know you're going to be open the next 30 days. He goes, is this Panda? I was like, yeah, it's Keiki. He goes, oh, you haven't been here in a while. I was like, yeah, I'm going to visit. He goes, you're visiting at the really bad time. I was like, well, I'm going to be staying for a while if that's okay with you. How much would you charge me if I stayed there for about, let's say, 90 days? He's like, really? You want to stay here for 90 days? I was like, I know you don't have that policy, but is that possible? He's like, yeah, we can make that work. And they made it work. So I paid for 90 days in advance. But also, when there were other guests that he told me that was there, he was telling me there's a pretty girl here. She's a teacher. She was in Korea. You might like her. I was like, I might not like her. I came there. She was nice, but she had a dark side. And, yeah, like I said, sometimes, women can be, I'm very selective. I'm very picky. Yeah, I watch. I carefully you don't care. Nah, pass. I literally analyze you. Sorry, women. I can't have a lady that can't fight for herself or understand how to fight for other people. This is why I was dating Yuki. I was dating Arum. Arum is a Korean woman. Well, let me show a picture. Wait, if I do have... Yeah, there she is. Yeah, there you go. You like that flavor? Yeah. She didn't care. She didn't care what her brother... She had an older brother that was in the Korean military. He didn't like me very much. He was like, why you don't date rich white boy? And it was like, but Panda's fun. She liked fun. She liked cooking. She liked having meals. See, she wasn't that kind of Korean girl like, yeah, I like money. She liked money. But, she wasn't in one of those... I'm going to be honest. A lot of you Korean women are nice and beautiful, but you love a nigga with some money. And that's all you give a fuck about. Damn. You just want it. See, but her, Arum, she was like, oh, if we go out, we all pay together. She would literally say shit like that. Like, you're a very different Korean girl. I like that. That's what I like. Very different. Like, outside the box thinker. Like, not trying to, follow tradition Korean protocol, I guess. I'm not guessing, but that's what I'm calling it. But yeah, we go out and have fun. Look at this photo we did. This is a funny one. Wait. Let me look. Let me show you a really funny one. Hold on. Let me go all the way back in time. We were messing around in the tea house. No. We were messing around in the tea house. Yeah, tea is my thing, everybody. No, I'm not a coffee drinker. Sorry, you coffee drinkers. But if you want a good coffee, I can recommend a few places that do serve good coffee. Now, like I said, I'm not a coffee fan. I'm just, I just don't like that bitter taste. But yeah. But anyway, back to the story. In Portland. I stayed in Portland for those 90 days. Within those 90 days, I extended even further, right? But here's the thing, everyone. When we was extending, there were other people that literally was running out of funds. And I made videos on this very channel showing that I'm spending all of my money in savings, buying them Domino's pizza, even, and buying them cannabis products. Oh, yeah. Jim was like, hey, Panda, I know you're doing that nice thing, but he's trying to change his rules around the hostel. He said, hey, the secret garden is not the secret garden anymore like it used to be. I was like, oh. So do me a favor, just keep the distributing the cannabis down to the minimum. I was like, sure. He was like, you're doing nice because you're bringing the fun. This is why we like you. You bring the fun, even though when there's bad times, you bring the fun. Yeah, I do pizza parties every Friday. And then, I will cook on Wednesdays and surprise everybody on Mondays with breakfast. Guys, if you were at the Northwest Portland Hostel at that time, you missed out. I was buying free drinks, free beer. Even though we were supposed to be 6 feet apart, which we were playing, mind you, games that had no physical touching involved. Yeah, we would just have conversations. Blowing back. When I distribute the marijuana, I'm gonna be honest here, okay? I sanitize and clean. Everything was sealed. So when I went to the dispensary, I bought everything sealed. Yes, the dispensaries were still open for some reason. you guys are like, wait. Everything was fucking closed, but the dispensary was still open. Yes, for some reason, that's what I thought. Portland. This is why they say keep Portland weird. It's just weird. It is fucking weird. Everything else was closed, but the dispensaries were open. I know. It's a laughter. I know. Oh man, Panda. So yeah, I'm being honest with everyone. I'm spending my money indulging and having fun during the pandemic. Because it was sad times. People were dying. People were sad. And people were having fun. Alex, that fucking guy, stole money from these other two guys. They're supposed to move in together. And it just went all wrong. He disappeared one night. He took off with their money. And I don't know if he had his own money. Could have been a lie. He could have used that money to get away. And that's why the police were called. Yeah, Alex, if you watch my videos, everyone, this guy Alex said that he worked for Nike. Never did, by the way. He stole $1,000 or $1,500 each from, what's his face? The chef and another guy. They were always, mind you, I got them together while we're all doing those parties, and I made them like, hey man, we should just move in together and find jobs here, and so Aaron, his name is Aaron. He was the biggest victim out of all of them, though. See, Aaron, he was a chef, and Aaron was going through some wild, crazy financial issues. So he asked me, he said, pull me to the side, and Aaron asked me, hey man, can you spot me at least a few days in the hostel? I said, I can do better. I can spot you 2 weeks in the hostel. But while you're here, since you're a chef, you can do the ghost kitchen thing. He's like, oh yeah, what's that about? I told him about the ghost kitchen jobs. Yeah, because I used to do that when I was in Wisconsin. Yeah, I still got sciatica issues, bro. I'm telling you, I think sleeping outside made it worse. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so anyway, I kept doing that for everybody. Kept buying people's meals. I even bought a sushi boat. Dude. You should really watch those old Portland videos back in 2020. I bought a sushi boat. I was hooking it up, friends. Because I wanted people to know that I wanted to know that Northwest Portland Hostel is the best place in where you can bring your kids, you can bring family, you can bring a whole entire freaking classroom. Because that's what they did the new building for. More children. And I think it's a great approach. Don't bring potheads and people that want to just be bums and like ask for food. That's what's going on here in New York City hospitals. When you cook something, they're like, okay, I work hard. I had to, yes, I'm not working. I'm like, and what do you do for a living? I never had a job, so I'm like, never had a job? This guy, I forgot to talk about this guy. This guy never had a job. What the fuck was his name before I left? Oh, my Panda, this guy never had a job. He's 37. I'm like, wait, what? How the fuck did you survive? That's crazy, man. Yo, he's never had a job, everybody. This dude was, I was blown fucking away. I was like, no way, man. That's not possible. You're 37 and you never had a job. How you, mind you, I'm not judging him based on how he dressed, because he did dress a little dirty, he's a little funky, a little scruffy, but he still looked very, very young. Like, decent, bro. He looked decent. I'm like, what? I'm tripping. Literally. But yeah, he was just like a drifter dude. Originally, he's from Pennsylvania. But he's been in New York, in and out of New York, multiple times. So maybe he's like a drifter going in circles, like, I don't know. But dude said he never had a job. Oh, my Panda. I was like, wait, how? Man. But he looked really decent, everybody. Like, how? Where were you? You had to have a job somewhere. Like, just the way to take care of your skin. And the way he looked, like, you had to have a job. There's no way you didn't. No way, man. No way. There was no way. I'm tripping, man. That dude had me tripping, bro. Never had a job, and he looked better. Yo, look young as me, man. I'm 47. And when I was in my 37, people said I look good. That's because I had money to take care of myself. But this dude had no money, apparently. Oh, man. Sorry, dude. Rest in peace, bro. My respects. Now you understand why I'm like talking about that stuff. But anyway. But yeah, everyone. Originally, I was talking about all this. I was pissed off because I had to sleep outside. Oh, my Panda. And I gotta go to work this morning. Lucky, I found an umbrella, though. Because I got nada. I don't got rain gear. All that stuff got destroyed in the mud the last time. We were seriously out here. So you folks are probably going to ask this question. Like, what happened, bro? What's going on? Like, can you, like, recap to market invisible people? We see other people don't want you to help a person. That he just pulled the federal gun. And mind you, I already showed the emails. Boom, what's this? Like, you under arrest. For what? Stalking, harassment. Mind you, when you use a device, since we've been on invisible people, people thought I was a drug addict. People thought I should be a very muscular person. Not too muscular, but physically muscular. That's why everyone kept saying, yo, Panda's smoking crack, and yeah, I think he's doing crack, and that's when the rumors started spreading, when I was on Invisible People sharing my story. And then it just kept going and going. And I let it go on to 2004. I contacted Invisible People and I told them, I need the video to be taken down now. And just look at this. And I let them see those same messages from the same people. And they knew right away. I was like, and mind you, before this all went public, Mark told me that you're going to get a lot of hate. You're going to You're going to get some hate, but it's going to be moderate. That's not moderate. That is extremists. The way they were talking like extremists. Like, they do this for a living type of person. Ugh. Ooh, maybe I found this fucking umbrella for a reason, because my leg. Well, I got sciatica issues right now. Ooh. But, yeah. That's why, yeah. I should not respond, but I'm not. I can't respond to one email. See, the thinking about, there's just not just one. There's multiple of them. That's what you have to understand. But the main ones are the ones that just did this nonsense game. They thought this is cute. Using taxpayer resources and taxpayer dollars to swat or call or email and get someone kicked out of a place. Mind you, like he said in the email, he's done it before. Yes, he has achieved that before. This is why it's that I got no. Where's my support in my audience right now? Seriously, you allowed this guy to do this to me? You're supposed to be subscribed to me and supporting me? You allowed that to happen? You should be helping me fight back. But no, no one wants to take the time to spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes to save a life. Mind you, this is why some people are doctors and people that don't have patience are the ones that do not save lives. That's just my opinion. Damn it! You just won't stop, bro. You just gotta hate. Everyone, I get sick of this shit. I ain't doing nothing wrong but trying to fucking get by. Gotta deal with my loss. People I lost. They act like I never had a life. This is the thing, everyone. They acting like I never had a fucking life. I had women that loved. People to care for. Yeah, I lost my shit. And after 2020, what happened to E? I lost my shit. I left Portland to go to San Francisco, got stuck in San Francisco, then went to Wisconsin, and mind you, to pay my respect, because it was in San Francisco when I found out. And I was like, what? I woke up one morning, and I was like, what? And I started fucking flipping out. I started breaking shit. I started punching. Yeah, my own fucking culture, my black African American culture. You folks, you need to. Let me show you. Look at this fucking douchebag, Kevin Spencer, motherfucker. All because she didn't want to be touched. We saw the surveillance, the park cameras footage. We saw everything, bro. It's blurry, but you can see her just by herself for a while. And then these teenagers just pulled up on her, start harassing her. She's trying to get away. You see her run, and they catch her at the other end of the pond, and they beat her. And they beat her, and beat her, and then stripped her clothes off, and did, you know what they did next. I'm not going to explain it. And then when I went back, this happened to my face. This is like what? 60 days into healing? Yeah, maybe 60 days. I don't know when I took this picture. It had to be middle of it, maybe 4 months into this. Because we went from, mind you, this happened in Milwaukee, Wisconsin when I went to go pay my respect. I then had to go from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I went to Chicago Medical. I went to New York's Mount Sinai to Boston Medical Care. Yeah, I was still traveling, but going to and reporting to hospital to hospital, to let another hospital know that I'm coming to this hospital from. Yeah, I spent all my money on my face. And people want to know why I'm broke. Look at my fucking face back then. It was worse than this. If you watch my videos, I had to wear a patch over my eye. My eye was damaged. I had to go see see, no food. See, no food. Never no food. Never no food. Never no food. See, people don't care about the homeless. People don't care about the poor. But anyway, yeah, I spent all my fucking money on medical fucking bills and hostels and trying to keep house while going to these. Why do you think I was able to travel? Everyone thinks that I was traveling on fucking donations? Please. I wasn't even really asking for donations when I was making my videos on products. I was buying products and giving away products during the pandemic. I gave away 3 fucking tripods. What? I gave away my old camera? Yeah, one of my old cameras, because I had too many. I had 10 cameras. That was enough. Each one of them did almost the exact same thing, but you gotta understand about sensor type. I had Micro Four Thirds. Dude, I had a good time with my Micro Four Thirds. I'm not gonna hate on my Micro Four Thirds. So, whoever hates on Micro Four Thirds sensors, eat a bag of dicks, bro. Seriously, eat it. Put a Meta booster on that baby. Ooh, and Sigma 18-35 art lens. Oh, that bokeh is crazy. That depth of field is nasty. Yes, there's some coma a little bit in the 18-35 art Sigma lens, but here's the thing: that lens is no longer mind you, they don't even sell that lens anymore. It's discontinued, and the replacement is the Sigma 17-40. So keep that in mind. Guys, I don't need to be working tonight. Oh man, Panda, I needed to rest last night. I can't even rest, man. I was just sitting here and there, like, you see the spot? I would sit here for about 40 minutes and then leave. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, first night, because we don't have anything right now for sleeping outside. I do have my expensive sleeping bag, but that's in storage. And that thing is big. And it's kind of a nuisance to carry it around. But it's a 0-degree sleeping bag. It's a negative 0-degree sleeping bag. You don't want to use that in this kind of weather. You're sweating it. You're just sweating it. But that's what people have to understand. Is that you're missing a lot of key points. If you're going to listen to some asshole troll that's telling you a fucking story on the internet or trying to make me seem bad, and this goes for everyone that knows me in New York City. If you listen to those emails, then you are a bigger fool than he is. I'm not trying to disrespect you in anything like that. But you guys got to read that fine fucking print paper. Read what he's writing. He's not even writing a decent sentence. He's writing in a fucking 6th grade level, bro. How you write like that? With not even using commas, no periods, no symbols. just keep writing. Just look at his messages. His fucking. I posted on my YouTube post. I'm not gonna put it on my videos. You can read it for yourselves, so you don't have to have me post it on this video. Go to my YouTube post and you go read all of them. You're like, damn, he can't write for shit. You call yourself an entrepreneur, you can't write for shit. You can't spell suing. He spelled it S-U-I-N-G. And then he can try to make it seem like he's from New York. Ladies and gentlemen, no one calls it the Long Island City BK Police Department. No one calls it the local. He calls it the local LIC BK Police Department here in New York City. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. It is NYPD. NYPD has districts, which they call precincts. You go based on the precinct in the area, not the city. It's called NYPD 108 or 90th or 40th or 33rd district, which is transit, which is NYPD transit. Or you go to what's the one in Harlem? 32nd precinct, the 33rd precinct, or the 79th precinct in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, where I was yesterday, trying to negotiate if I was going to stay or not. But like I said, no one wanted to help with that situation yesterday. So I just keep moving on and move on and move on and move on. But no, he's assuming that niggas is begging all the time. No, just because I make a video doesn't mean I'm fucking begging. Just showing you I'm on hard times, and you made me go on hard times. So this is your fault. And Joshua's fault. He wants to protect here's the thing. I exposed Joshua. I showed everything about this man's history. Like I said, he has a criminal history too. Not here in New York per se, but elsewhere. I showed that. He goes, oh, you're doxing him. No, that's public information, stupid. That is public information that you are too lazy to look up. Nigga has a history, a criminal history, violence. Violence, I say. This is why it's like, that's why that white girl he was dating in 2024, he don't see her. That's what people in Clarence Park is talking about. He hits girls, bro. He hits women, bro. When he's mad, he got a temper. When he's under the alcohol influence. Yeah. He has to get aggressive. That means he needs an alcohol management class, bro. That's what that fucking means. Don't sit here and say I'm antagonizing, I'm being a bully. These are people that need to be off the street and in a fucking rehabilitation center or in jail for their crimes. Getting away with crimes. Stealing. That's a crime. You never see me fucking steal shit. But it's okay for someone else to steal from me and you accept it. That's bullshit. Yeah, yeah. Some of you people in the audience just make me laugh. Especially dumbass haters. You guys make no sense. You rather let you rather let the homeless drunk guy take a shit in the kids' skate park. The skate park that we all skate in. Yeah, he wanna bitch about me saying I'm being a bully to a homeless group of men. It's just not him. They left all the syringes, all I guess they were cocaine bags. I don't know. All the drug paraphernalia bags. Why would you go in the corner over there in the skate park, everybody, and just like make it your home and then harass an 8-year-old kid while trying to skate the skate park during the day? Talking to the kid, telling the kid, go elsewhere. Get out of here. You don't tell a child to get out of the taxpayer park that you don't pay for, buddy. You're a bum. You don't pay for that park. It's public. You have a right to use it, but you don't got the right to tell anyone to get out the goddamn park. Especially a child. And you don't work. This is why I go over there a lot and I regulate. You don't see them coming over there by their name anymore. Because I come by there all the fucking time, every morning. They know I don't play ball. I will whoop their ass. Disrespect another child again, and I'm going to knock your teeth out. Because, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, an officer would agree that, oh, he's threatened a child? Yeah, I have every right as an adult to defend that child from that adult. That's, mind you, that's self-defense. And it's legal. Protect the children, you fucking dickheads. He's basically telling me not to protect that child. Not my own goddamn business. Oh, so let the child be a victim of another crime. Fuck that. I'm not gonna let that shit happen. Suck my dick. I'm not trying to be a hero, but you can suck my dick. Facts. That's how stupid you are. I don't give a fuck who judges me on this channel. I don't care if I lose sponsors or products. I don't care. If you guys don't care about living life or your neighbor or your relative, then what's the point living? You sit here acting like you're better than people. If you think you're better than people, then help people. Instead of fucking dictating and getting them kicked out of the fucking residence housing and making bomb threats and threatening them to get them fired and calling their job 770 fucking times. Get them kicked out of the fucking storage unit. Yeah, good job. You're helping. No, you're creating a fucking massive bomb there. You adding fire to the fire. More fuel. Just add more fuel, bro. Stupid. And you call yourself an entrepreneur. You ain't smart. Entrepreneurs are not... Yo, if you call yourself an entrepreneur, then I'm a fucking grandmaster. I'm the grandmaster. Fuck it. Seriously. Grandmasters are better than entrepreneurs, dickhead. Remember, you're in entrepreneurship, right? But I'm the grandmaster. I owned a business before. I owned a place before. I ran a shop. I ran a skate park too. 3 of them. What are you done? Exactly. You ain't no entrepreneurship. I risked money, time. This is why I left New York. Niggas were ungrateful. They didn't appreciate underground skate park. They were just using us. Let's be facts about that, Be Unique members. You know, I know, we all know who was using us at Be Unique skate park. Every time the homies came by, yo man, I got money to skate the skate park. Yo bro, you were told 2 weeks in advance, everybody bring guap, everybody bring their food, their beer, bring their girls. Mind you, we do parties. Everybody knew this in 2 weeks in advance. And people used to come by with excuses like, yo bro, I don't got no bread, I don't got no weed. And mind you, and I was like, word, you ain't got no weed? But you gonna get her to show your face? Yeah, that's why Rymel Knight used to get on you dudes. See, if he was still around, you would hate him. And that's why you rollerbladers hate his ass. He's a legend in these territories. He'll tell you right now, you broke ass niggas. Yeah, you owe Panda money. I know Rymel Knight would tell you guys. I used to give out money. This is why I'm looking at these rollerbladers in their face like, are you serious? I asked you for a favor. I know how many favors I used to do for you back in the day. What? I don't got it right now, bro. I wish you the best of luck, though. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. That's what I get back. I see why Rymel is keeping his distance from you rollerbladers, bro. You guys are faking a fake. Faking a fake. And yeah, I disagree with him sometimes. But, man, this is the reason why I had to listen to... Yeah, I see why he does what he does. If you guys don't know who Rymel Knight is as a rollerblader, yo, he used to be on that Dipset skate with Jim Jones. Jim Jones actually had a label out, the Dip Skate, with Calvin Sales. Everybody still hate on Calvin. Everyone's still trying to make jokes because he did the Floss and Flakes commercial. I'm like, are you serious, man? This is 2026. You still hating on achievement? Damn, you niggas are... this is why yeah, they still making fun of Calvin Sales. Somebody, yo, he's the dude that did the Floss and Face commercial. I'm like, that nigga he got the money. What are you talking about? Don't make fun of him. You act like you did better. What commercial you been in? None. Like, just shut the fuck up. Always gotta play someone, bro. Like last year. They say, yo, is that Calvin Says the guy? You're like, yo, he didn't Floss and Face commercial. Niggas, man. I was like, yo, at least he got bread. He made mad money from that. He got money, more money than you guys ever imagined, probably. Get out of here. Stop making fun of someone. That's what I'm talking about. The rollerbladers don't know how to fucking understand legends. That's why I'm glad that Calvin Sells appeared last year at the film festival. Let people know shit was hard for black fucking rollerbladers. They didn't want to recognize us at shit. That's what you fucking people don't understand. As rollerbladers, as far as I came into the sport, no, you gotta understand. As far as I came into this fucking sport, we still are not recognized as equals. Now, some black rollerbladers are still recognized as like equals, but that's only if you're famous and you stay famous. See, everybody forgot about Nicky Adams and other rollerbladers. People forgot about Bashim at one point too. Let's be real about that shit. I'm the only one who was talking about where's Bashim. They was like, yo, Panda, where you been, yo? Like, been outside of New York. You say, Panda, he got locked up, bro. I'm like, what? I'm looking for Bashim in 2013. I'm asking rollerbladers, where's Bashim at, right? They're like, yo, bro, he got locked up, bro. I'm like, what? Yuki and I were like, no, not Bashim. Like, yeah, he got caught up with some shit, and now he come back, he brought like me. He transformed into me. They can take my muscles. Damn. He literally took my muscles. And he banging chicks now. He banging booty chicks. Yeah, he got a son, he got some kids. But guess what he's doing now? He's doing his own thing. He's just staying away. Yes, he still rollerblades when he wants to. Not because you guys tell him to. But yeah, back in there, I was like looking for Bashim and Kelly. Mind you, Yuki even confirmed this. Because we both came back to New York, like, really? Damn. We wanted to, like, see what he was up to. I wanted to see what he was up to. Mike Johnson already left. Mike Johnson was in Cali, you know? So I already knew what Mike Johnson was. See, you guys don't know the black trio back in the day. The black trio was me, Mike Johnson, Bashim. Dude, but before that was just Bashim and Mike Johnson. I saw when I was coming up skating, I was at their age, and I saw how good they was, and they was nice. I had to come up, bro. I had to, I want to be like them in 6 months. And I came up fast. I started looking at how they were doing the tricks. I was looking at their foot, the angle, the spin. Like I was dude, I was doing a lot of math in my head. I still do it to this day. Even when I jump on there, I know how to jump on rails. People like to use one foot. Yeah, that's if you're old like me, or you have a knee problem like me, or you just got bad health like me. Anyway, folks, just sharing. But like I said, people want to take you away from the real narrative on this channel. People want to take you away from the real hard struggles. Listen, I don't get EBT. I'm not on some fucking welfare. I don't even get a fucking housing voucher. Some people get lucky, they want to spend their entire life here. I don't think I want to spend my entire life here. After seeing what I've been going through in the last 4.5 years back in New York since 2022, I don't think I want to. No. I left in 2005. Should have stayed out. That's why Yuki and everyone was like, yo, you sure you want to go back to New York? Yo, dude, it's still closed down, man. Shit is hectic. It's like, yo, can't go back to fucking Vancouver. Like, shit in San Francisco going crazy. If you watch my YouTube channel, everyone, I was live streaming one day on Geary. If you know what Geary is going towards a hospital in San Francisco Hill, right? California Avenue's on the other side, right? We're by the university, right? We near Japantown, right? And I'm going up Geary, and I'm passing, and I see these 3 guys And they see me live streaming with my iPhone. So they decided to try to attack me and rob me. So you see it on live stream that I got robbed. And I fought 3 big ass niggas all by my fucking self. What's hood, niggas? What's really hood? You see that. That's not the only time that we live stream me fighting on this live stream. I fought someone in a in a safe way. Over because I was standing there trying, I was looking at the ingredients, because, you know, because some of these products got some bullshit in it, especially. So this guy was like, "Are you going to take forever or what?" I was like, "Oh, you can grab one if you want. Here, I'm just reading the label." He goes, "Does it really matter? It's going to all be digested." I was like, "You bitch ass nigga." He called me bitch ass nigga. I was like, "Who you calling a bitch ass?" He goes, "You bitch ass vegan. You sound like a bitch." And he started calling me. Apparently, he got arrested because he had a warrant out for his arrest. And San Francisco couldn't arrest me. A visitor. I was like, kind of. I used to live here. But yeah, I'm staying at the hostel. So, yeah, you should watch those videos. Even though I might have to link you to one of those videos because it's unlisted because of YouTube. Yeah. Like I say, if you're a member, you get to see that kind of, like, oh, I didn't see this video. What? Yeah. I'm keeping those all for freaking legal reasons, just in case something goes down in the future. So no one can say, oh, were you here at this time? Nope, because here's video of me being here. Here you go. Why? I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of no support, no mental support for this. Yeah, I got mental support. Bill, Phil, Alicia, well, Yuki, a few people were concerned. Like, Panda, you gotta have to, what? Like, sleep outside. In the fucking rain. And it's raining more today. Oh, my Panda. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. That means when I get off work, I'm gonna be in the rain again. Great. Just fabulous. That just buttered up my day. Now, I do have $1 in my pocket. Now, I'm not sure how much I can get for $1. Oh yeah, I still have that $1 that I found 3 days ago. Look. Look, I still have that $1 I found somewhere. Where we found this $1? I forgot where we found the $1. Yeah, oh, see, I'm dropping it. Yeah, I didn't spend that $1. Not a crackhead like people are saying. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not a crackhead like people are saying I am. Because people kept saying, remember that shit, Lord Brian, in 2022? Yo, he's a meth head. He does meth. Check his arms. Like, you want to see my arms? I already showed my arms just a day before yesterday. Like, yeah, all those like I said, I've been debunking these fucking false claims for the last 2 years, everybody. Just debunking these claims. How can I be here, bro, when I'm in another fucking country? Think about it. How can I burn someone when I'm here, bro? You say you're from New York. First you say, here's the thing. You can't lie correctly, too. This person say, I burnt him. I'm from New York. If you're from New York, I never burn anyone from New York. If anything, all you motherfuckers burn me in New York City. Right, Lord Brian? Right, Mel Knight? Everybody that owe me money burn me. Get out of here. How can you say such a thing? Everyone that even borrowed money burned me and never pay it back, or think they didn't have to pay it back. Like, what do you mean? You don't have to pay it back. I thought it was a gift. Like, gift? I like when people like to change the story. How borrowing it is a gift? It's a gift if you... Listen, you were working a good job at one point. You needed it. It was for something important. That's why I gave it to you. You don't remember that. That's bullcrap. Yeah, I'm not going to say his name, but this guy owes me $3,500. Yeah, he a rollerblader. He like to disappear a lot. You know who you are, punk. That's why I called you out. Yeah, you don't remember, but I sure do. And so a lot of people, especially Kelly Matthews, she remembers. That's why she's like on Facebook, like, why don't these people help? Like, I told you, Kelly, like you said, Cal. Like you said, people are fake. People don't want to come out when they want to come out and support. They don't really care about the fallen rollerbladers. They like to milk this shit. Yeah. Inside Scoop rollerbladers, legend Kelly Matthews, and every other legend thinks all of you are full of shit too. You only come out when you want to support. You don't support on a 24-hour basis. Everyone wants to go. Yeah, that's why I don't do the Wednesday night skate. Because all I'm going to see is just fake laughs and fake smiles. So I'm like, You're smiling in my face. Who's sleeping over here? I'm surprised they let you sleep that long. Normally they kick people out. Yeah, because they used to do drugs in that corner over there. Oh, that Sciatica got a little better. See, it takes a while for this Sciatica shit to, like, ease off a little bit. Look at this fucking, dude. You see this fucking dangerous pothole right here? That's Did you hear about the New York woman that fell through a Con Edison pothole and died? This is why you don't fucking walk over potholes. Or fucking the store's ground cellar gates. Don't walk over those. I fell through one of those back in the day. Lucky for me, I'm fast at at fast reactions and holding my own and grabbing my foot in. Because, like I said, I'm into sports, so you have to have fast reactions and reflexes. So, yeah, I did fell in one of those when I was younger, but it wasn't bad. But that woman that fell to that New York City pothole, that Con Edison pothole, guess what? Her family's going to sue the shit out of Con Edison. Everyone, I would guarantee it that her family is going to sue for millions. Wrongful death. Guys, that's not supposed to happen in New York City. That was an uncovered manhole in the middle of Midtown. An uncovered manhole. She parks right in front of it. She didn't even see it. Yeah, her family's going to sue for millions. And guess what, everyone? We, as taxpayers, are going to come out of our pockets for that one. Yeah, don't be surprised if the electricity rate increases again. This is bad for Con Edison, everybody. I'm talking about millions. I'm talking about maybe $100 million lawsuit here. Wrongful death. Mind you, that's reckless endangerment by Con Edison. Yeah, you're not supposed to leave a manhole uncovered like that. No. They said she fell 12 feet in a steam hot, and you can hear her scream and asking for help. And mind you, if you listen, you can hear her say, "I'm dying." And then you hear her slowly just stop responding. Yeah, and mind you, there were men that tried to get her out of there, but the hole was so deep they couldn't reach her, and it was so, mind you, it was steamy down there. So yeah, suffocation, all that happened at one play. Yeah. So think about the lawsuit on that one. That's going to be huge. Huge lawsuit. Her family are going to seek millions, and they're going to get the millions. Trust me, they're going to get the millions. There's no doubt about it. It's just how much is the question. I'm not talking about 10, 8. We're talking about, dude, what the city Con Edison just did was a big no-no. That's a no-no. I guarantee someone just got, I guarantee it, a district in Con Edison got fired. A couple people got fired for that. I guarantee it. Someone got laid off because of that. And that corporate HR that's got to clean up the mess. This is the homeless niggas. Yo, let me find out it's that puppy. He got my shovel. Yeah, see, one of those homeless dudes right there. You see him? That's the guys that be hanging out in McLaren Park, in that corner in the skate park with all that human feces. That was nasty, bro. We saw all types of, it was like 100 nasty baby wipes with Oh, it's not him. Oh, I was about to say, bro. I'm like, what you got over there? That's my shovel. Yeah. Yeah, they haven't been around. I wonder why, because they know they stole from me. Yeah. Someone got my shovel. Parks took it, or those Mexican douchebags. Always stealing shit. They come around here and steal people's stuff. Try to steal bike parts too. So be careful. They like to steal bike parts. But back to the narrative, everyone. Everybody wants to listen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say this for the last time. Unsubscribe if you don't want to support. Mentally, yeah, please, just unsubscribe. You're just wasting your time. I don't need followers. I'm not trying to be a fucking famous Instagrammer. I need real people in real time. I don't need a bunch of kids YouTube that you keep sending on into my channel. I don't understand that. Why you maybe go through this age restriction thing again, and you keep sending kids to my channel? That doesn't make sense, does it? That's what YouTube does. And then YouTube recently just changed everything, which I don't really give a fuck. I don't care what they change. It's not making a bit of a difference for me. I'm still struggling as a creator on their platform after so many years, and I'm not doing anything wrong. They just want you to do what they tell you to do. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. People think that's freedom. That's not freedom. When you wake up and your channel is gone. The channel is gone for no reason. Or you get a strike for no reason. That's not freedom. With that said, everyone, I'm homeless again because of this fucking nonsense stalking and harassment. People got pissed at like the emails and all this shit is like, it's too much for these. You don't email people threatening a business. That's stupid. That is just fucking stupid. Now they have every right to do legal, they can file legal action against you for that threat. Have you people learned the lesson yet? Let me explain something. I want you to Google, no matter of fact, YouTube, business sue Google reviewer. Just put, yeah. And guess what? You that made the email, which could be traceable. Like I said, a civilian might not have the tools, but law enforcement do. So I should just be smart, dumbass. Call yourself an entrepreneur. Can't even fucking spell suing. You spell this S-U-E-I-N-G. Who the fuck spells it that way? Ugh. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna be suing. Am I really trying to pronounce that? Sue Ian. Oh, my panda. Lucky my Chinese is not that, No, it's not Chinese. He spelled it S-U-E-I-N-G. Oh, my panda. Sue Ian. Hey, I'm spelling the way he spelled. I'm pronouncing the way he spelled it. Sue Ian. Yeah, you got to put the E, because there's an E in it now, for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't know why. So a couple of words he can't spell. You know what? If Phil tells me this is why I shouldn't never disclose where I was staying. I was like, does it really matter? He would contact everyone in any other place in New York City to see how I was staying at this place, because he has done it before. He has literally used my information and gave my information to homeless shelters without my consent, which that's why I'm documenting all that. Yeah, he did. He submitted my information without my consent and got, mind you, my email. He gave a fucking corrupt bullshit mission in New York. Here's the thing about the Bowery mission. They are the ones that were responsible for that disaster bullshit that happened in Central Park back in the day when that Chinese billionaire came by, was supposed to like feed the homeless. And you know what these city officials told him? Yeah, you can feed the homeless. And mind you, you're supposed to give each and every homeless person a $100 bill. You know what they told this Chinese billionaire? Oh, sir, you should not give them money because all of them just do drugs and alcohol. They just abuse it. They don't know how to spend it. They're not really good at managing money. Yeah, that's what was told. Do you really want a fucking 501c3 representing the homeless community by telling them, telling anyone, doesn't matter if Chinese, million or not. If I was going to give a homeless man a $100 bill and you telling me, you stopping me for giving him a $100 bill and say I should donate it to you. Ma'am, that's my human right to do so. But for you to defamate on every homeless person, literally, they say all they do is just smoke it up and, convincing this Chinese billionaire that every homeless person does drugs and alcohol in New York City. And that's what was the assumption that he told to the Chinese paper. The billionaire came out and said that's what he was told to the Chinese newspaper. And that's why a lot of the Chinese Americans here in New York City saw that and was very, very down, like, wow. The Bowery mission. All these 501c3s, all these city officials, they made a bad name for ourselves. Yeah, I'm not I don't even use drugs. You call me a druggie? Damn. What kind of drug do I do? Hot chocolate? I'm just saying. I want to know what kind of drug I do. Yeah, this city called every single homeless person a drug addict, an alcoholic, abuser, and a person that doesn't know how to spend money. They say we're not good at management money. A $100 bill? Are you kidding me? So apparently, the Bowery District received over $20,000 in donations for that. Ooh, see that? And guess who get to pocket some of that money in? Those corrupt assholes in that Bowery mission. Because you know why? Because they did it at Porchlight. See, my investigation with Porchlight, my EEOC, was that I also discovered that Porchlight was not reporting some donations either. Just like I did it to Right to Dream in Portland, Oregon. Or what I should say, Right to Survive, not Right to Dream. Because they're two separate. Right to Survive. I caught them stealing own money from me. This is why I don't trust 501c3s anymore. They all lie. That's all they do is lie. Just like the Chinese billionaire. Why would the Chinese billionaire lie to the Chinese newspaper? He was told that Americans have a problem with self-abuse. Why would he say such a thing then? Yeah, see? And then when the New York Post came out with that story, yeah, the mission had nothing to say. And everybody started like going to the mission. Yo, it was on the news. Everyone kept trying to get answers from the mission. Where's all that money? Where's all that money, sir? Yeah, you guys if you guys never heard about this story, you should really think about why I choose to be independent to take care of my fucking self. I don't trust anyone in the city with my information. New York, fucking dirty city. Who you think? Who you think I'm talking about? I've been saying New York City for a hot minute. Like I said, the Chinese billionaire that came to Central Park. There's only one Central Park in America, and that is in New York. Look at all this damn rain. Yeah, this is why we gotta walk in the rain. We gotta sleep in this fucking rain. We gotta walk in the rain. We broke in this rain. We got no money. We can't even buy breakfast. I can't even buy breakfast. I had a place where I can just make free breakfast. Thanks, dickhead. Yeah, everyone got swatted. I got email harassed, bombed. People at the hotel decided like this is too much. I gotta go. This is too much. I'm putting other people's lives at danger because some idiot on the internet wants to do dumb shit. And I gotta come out here. I gotta deal with this later too, everybody. I got no place to stay right now until I get paid on Friday. And even when I get paid Friday, I still owe the bank $1,400. I'm not done paying my debt. I got more money to give back to the bank. So thank you for getting me kicked out, buddy. I hope you're satisfied, bro. I hope you're satisfied you fucking got me kicked out on a nice hotel, bro. I hope you're happy. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, I have to live because the rent is expensive. I got a good deal, but, you know, I went to the other place. The guy offered me a deal, but I told him I don't get paid till Friday. So he was like, yo, you give me $200, I'll let you stay. And then on Friday, you just got to owe me money, man. I didn't want to do that, but then I'm glad I didn't do that because I need my check, man. Because I'm going to be out here, man, because of this shit. Because all for telling the truth and being honest about my life. Thanks, YouTube, for the protection. Thank you, YouTube, for not monitoring my videos. You only monitor it when it benefits you, though. I appreciate that. Good job, YouTube. You suck. Eat my balls. Listen, if you go to a homeless shelter in New York, just mind you, we've been there before. You will get robbed. You will get into a fight. You probably will get stabbed. We experienced that twice already. We got robbed twice. Why do you think the homeless don't want to go to these homeless shelters? Oh, by the way, if you have a job, oh, guess what's going to happen? You either going to have to sit, mind you, I have a job. I can't be there by 1 o'clock I cannot be there by 1 o'clock to try to get a bed. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't know the system. The system works like this, buddy. If you want a bed, you want a homeless shelter bed in New York City, you got to be at these facilities at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They don't even give you time to go to get a fucking job or go to get a work. And then, mind you, last check-in is at 4:30. Dinner, whatever they serve for dinner is at 5. And then bedtime is what, 7, 8? Wake up is at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. They wake you up at 5 o'clock in the morning to put you right back out on the street. That's not a shelter. That's a system designed to imprison your mind. No, bro. I've been to other shelters and around the world as a former social worker, and as someone that worked in shelters, that's not how the shelter should work. That's not how the shelter should work. Man, I'm from New York. I just came back to New York. Dude, I left New York in 2005 with my Japanese wife. We went to Wisconsin. I went elsewhere. Mind you, before that, ladies and gentlemen, I lived in Japan when I was younger. Okay? I travel. So, this is not the first time I left New York. But when I left New York, I just came back in 2022. At the end of 2021. You can say 2022. It's been 4 years. It doesn't matter. I lived in San Francisco. I lived in Portland. I lived in Seattle. I lived in Madison, Wisconsin. Dude, I was in Milwaukee. I was in Chicago. It doesn't matter where you go. Same problems. Different atmosphere. But New York is unique, man. You know why people want to be homeless in New York City? I don't want to be homeless in New York City. But you know why other people want to be homeless in New York City? Because this is the only fucking city in the world that has a New York City subway transportation system that people can sleep in without consequences. Because guess what? If you were homeless and you were trying to sleep on a BART train in San Francisco, oh, the police would definitely kick you off it. And I lived in San Francisco. So I know the difference. New York is just too lean. Guess what? They're so lean that, mind you, if you commit a crime, they're like, oh, release him. Let him go back on the streets and do it again, sir. Like, what? Yeah, they just release you. You just get more priors, until you do something so dramatic that it be in the news that, like, trust me, this city is fucking running rampant, bro. Doesn't matter where you go. This city has one of the best job sectors in the world. But it has the lousiest accommodations in the world. You pay $3,000 to live in a fucking 10 by 12. No, God bless you. And I don't even believe in God. I don't even read that fucking Bible. I don't believe in anything. They never came to save me when I was, raped when I was a child by a woman that's supposed to be a grown-ass adult molesting me. I thought it was like part of the routine. I felt uncomfortable. Even when I was a kid, I knew something was wrong, and no adult came to save me. So the only people that came to save me was those Japanese people. They said, "Hey, you want to live with us?" I'm like, "Yeah, I live with you guys." Yeah, I did, Larry. I did. I chose to go back to the hellhole because in 2022, you forgot. In 2022, we went from, mind you, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as I said earlier today, everyone forgot what happened to my face. See, we went to Milwaukee Medical Care, which is UW Milwaukee. Then we went to Chicago Medical Care. Then we went to New York Mount Sinai. Then we went to Boston Medical Care. So if you watch my YouTube videos, you will see that I was wearing a patch for a year and a half because I was blind in one eye because I was attacked during the pandemic while I was paying my respects to my deceased fiance that was raped and murdered in Wisconsin. Yeah. I was actually blind in one eye for a little bit. Couldn't see. So if you watch any of my videos, you see me, I'm wearing a panda patch. Or some lady that was doing designer clothing made those patches for me. So, and I got the receipts to prove that I paid for those patches. Those eye patches. I wanted custom eye patches. Wait, I think I have a photo of that somewhere on my phone. Wait, let me check. I think I do. I took a headshot of myself. So you need to understand the narrative, my friend. Because a lot of you are misinformed. Where's that picture? Do I even have one? No. It's on my laptop. Yeah, it's on the laptop. Oh, nope. I got one right here. Boom. See? I was wearing an eye patch for a whole fucking year. I had like 10 different eye patches. Where were you? I spent over fucking almost 40 grand on my face. And fixing my fucking eye. Who are you to judge? Exactly. Yo, like I said, everyone, you like a lot of you are fucking toxic, and a lot of you are fucking losers. Don't even want to listen to the narrative, fucking losers. You didn't get doxxed. I hope. No fact, email me. I want you fucking haters to email me so I can dox you. Let me call the police on you and then say some shit like, "Oh, this guy put a bomb threat." Blah 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 blah. Imagine if I did that to you and to your home. Imagine I called your place where you were staying, your hotel that you were staying, and I kept emailing the business and harassing the business, and they decided to kick you out. Let me do that to you. Matter of fact, let me do that to your job. Oh, which he did to me. He called my job 770 times, got me fired. Come on, dude. Let me do that to you and see how that feels. Suckers. Shut up. All you need is, all of you, shut up. All you fucking haters, shut up. Mr. Karen Miller, listen. I was happy. I was fucking happy. You see this shit, ladies and gentlemen? I was fucking happy at one point in my life. And fucking people. This is why I hate my own fucking race. All you guys just want to gang bang, rap, talk about bitches and doing drugs and all that dumb shit. The rest of you black, smart, educated men and women, stay away from that shit. Yeah, this is the thug. You see this motherfucking thug? This wanna gangster nigga right here? If I was in prison, I swear, I would have ended his life if I was locked up with him. He took something from me. And you want to know I'm always mad. Fuck out of here. And nobody came to her funeral. No one supported it. I did. That's why I went back. Ain't nobody supported me for shit. So fuck you guys. You guys are fucking happy. I'm not. That's the best thing in the fucking world. I had an Asian little... Yo, I'm not into Thai women or Hmong or Lao. But she's Hmong. I had to learn another language all over again. This young lady didn't even fucking take advantage of me. She didn't want money. She didn't want to look cute. And when she looked cute... Yeah, I'm telling you, she just plays around with makeup. I let her dress the way she wanted to dress, and sometimes it'd be funny. Sometimes it'd be like, I asked her, why you dressed like a clown? She said, what? I said, you got too much makeup. Too much. But that's how Hmong women like to dress. And I had to get used to that. So anyone that can tell me, yeah, I didn't learn anything. Yeah, I learned one thing that's valuable to me: love. And guess what? That was taken from me. She didn't use me for no money. She didn't use me for the bullshit most girls will use me for. No, She didn't take advantage of me. If I was to give her, listen, I talked about this already. When I tried to give her, we tried to take her shopping, me and my roommate, tried to take her shopping. My roommate is female, by the way. Her name was Jury. She was Korean. She would tell you, I tried to take her shopping, but she's so shy. E was different from any other woman. I'm sorry, different from Yuki. She didn't have a PhD. She didn't have, no. She thought I was a sexy chocolate candy. I was like, damn. Okay. I like the sound of that. And I thought she was Chinese at one point. I was like, Hmong? I was like, but that's like South Asia. Like, that's like Thailand. I've been to Thailand, but I don't speak any Thai. I don't speak any Hmong or Lao. So I had to learn the whole language all over again. If you guys want to learn Hmong, let me know in the comments, because I have a dictionary where you can learn it. This is a dictionary that her sister gave me. I actually have two different dictionaries. I got one that another monk, UW student gave me, and I got one from her sister. You guys want to learn that language? Let me know. Oh yeah, we got to cross another bridge. Oh yeah, we got to walk to work this morning. Yeah, that means Bridge 1 is not complete yet. We got to cross the Queensboro Bridge. Oh yeah, I got to walk. I got no money. I got no transportation. I'm trying to get the money back from my hostel, from this other place, because that's what they said I was going to do, but they have to wait after the holiday. And that can take up a few business days. Well, let's see how much they give me back, because what happened here was, technically they don't have to give me the money back. Yeah, because people's lives were in danger. So gotta walk in this shit. And I gotta sleep in this shit. I don't even have rain gear. I don't even got a sleeping bag right now. No, because guess what? It's a holiday. And the storage unit is closed. So I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. And mind you, I can't sleep in that sleeping bag. That's a -0 sleeping bag for winter. I was sweating that shit. My balls would be so sweaty. I'm drowning in my own ball sweat. Got one more bridge. This ain't nobody on this bridge, man. I'm the only one. Well, except for that woman up there. Need some food. Oh man, I don't have no money for no breakfast. Yeah, I had to take the food that I bought. Yeah. Got some stuff in storage. Well, I gotta cook that stuff. Need a fucking kitchen. Let it rain on your bum ass. The stairs of death. You slip on those stairs, that's it. That's game over. I'm sorry, you're not making out alive. Guys, those stairs are pure steel, metal. You slip one time, you are fucked. You sliding. You might just fall over the edge. He said, go to a New York City homeless shelter. I can't believe that guy. So I entered the door. Whoop. You guys would be like live streaming from someone else's hand. And like, hey, my name is Darrell. Who's this? Yo, whose phone is this? Yo, anybody got the password to this phone? Trust me. Nick, yo, you do not want to go to a men's New York City shelter. That's what most of the criminals that have been released from jail or Rikers Island go to. Why would you want to be around that? I'm not judging, but my safety is more important. Why would you want to be around that? That's what they do, they dirty deeds. They sell drugs. They fuck with people, they steal from people. They want to bully people. To go to a homeless man shelter. You act like I asked to be homeless, nigga. The fuck? I was paying my rent. Actually, I am paying my rent. And I got kicked out because of the fucking threats. That's why I said, let me call your house and have a whole police station up in your house and have you in handcuffs and question you. Or matter of fact, let me call your job and get you fired for her. So I keep harassing your employer to get you fired. Yeah. How would that feel? You haven't seen one restaurant yet. Oh, listen, we passed a few. It's just closed. It's a Memorial Day holiday. No one is open. Not a food pantry. Yeah, food pantries are even closed too. If everybody just look one time online, everyone keeps saying food pantry. Mind you, I can't go to the food pantry during the day. I work during the day. I even tried to get this other guy to go to a food pantry for me. He was like, nah, bro. I really don't got no time. And he guys got time. He ain't doing shit but selling weed. He ain't got shit to do. Everyone keeps saying, yo, if I need a favor, hook him up. I asked him for a favor. I'm like, yo, why the food pantry, man? Just buy your groceries. You embarrassed to go to a food pantry? That's the problem with people sometimes. They're embarrassed to go to the food pantry. They don't want to be seen. Fuck your fucking reputation. This is all about survival. How about that? Tell those haters to survive right. You survive at all means necessary. Everybody wants this stupid clout fame. Stupid. It's stupid. They want fame. Karen Miller says, homeless shelters are very dangerous. Been there, done that. Tell me about it. I even worked for a few of them in 3 different states. And they're just crazy. New York City, you top it all, bro. You just top it all. New York City tops it. I've been to the wildest and weirdest and most drug-infested. I've been to Medford, Oregon, where they have a shelter called in Rosie. Yeah, I went to go down there to volunteer, right? Because I was in Salem. And I came across one of these missionary people. And they heard about Right to Survive, Right to Dream. And they said, I really want one of you to come down to our homeless shelter to volunteer. And so I said, I never been down to that part of Oregon. So yeah, I volunteered. When I got down there, holy shit. not only there's like only 3 black guys, but mostly white dudes, but there were some Spanish Mexicans out there, but the drug distributing doing that was, this is why they wanted me to come down there. They wanted me to document it. So I did. And that's how I got my reward, mind you, my film in the film festival, documenting all the homelessness in Oregon. Went to a film festival. You go to my website, everybody. I have a website. How many homeless people got a website? You can see all my achievements, all my visits to film festivals, even to the Japanese Film Festival. Come on, man. I just had enough of the bullshit, nonsense rumors. You guys want support? There's a PayPal, Venmo. I need a Gatorade, man. I can't walk over this bridge. I see that bridge over there. I gotta walk over that big ass bridge. Oh my man, we just walked over the little bridge. I need a Gatorade, someone. I need $3. How much is Gatorade? $3.50? These days, used to be $1.50. Guys, I swear to you, if you're from Arcata, California, you're gonna be like, yo, Panda, what were you doing there? I was there for like a month, and I tell you, you guys wanted to there was a Whole Foods, and you know those sandwiches that these people make that are like $5 or like $5 or what it says, like $4.99, normally here in New York City or anyone else. Well, in that neighborhood, that same sandwich was $8.99. Oh, that same pomegranate juice that you paid $3.99 from that other Whole Foods, well, that Whole Foods in Arcata, that one was $6.99. Oh yeah, that was like double the price, bro. And then next door was what's that city? Eureka. So if you take Highway 1 all the way back across, you hit Eureka. So some people think it's like the capital of like this drug story. I don't know the whole history about it. But when I was there, I didn't see a drug problem. I did see a homeless problem. But there were nice shops. There were nice things there. So maybe I wasn't on the wrong side of Eureka. I don't know. I live upstate New York, but they are all the same. Yeah, well, not this one. Arcata, California. So it's right next to Eureka, California. So Highway 1. Yeah. Like I said, I've been around a lot. Vacationing. Listen, I had good jobs. They pay well. I was able to vacation. I was able to travel. Yeah. I was able to actually afford my flights. Motherfucker. Hold on 1 second. Oh, you see that karate kick? Oh, I just messed up my shoe. Fucking stupid babes. Fucking. Why don't you people put these things in a recycle bin, man? I don't understand how those things are not recyclable. Why they're not recyclable? What is wrong with you people? That's not weed, everybody. That's that tobacco shit. I don't smoke, so tobacco's whack anyway, so don't fucking make your life whack. I'm like, but I drink and smoke. I'm not, listen, if you're a smoker, listen, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I just don't like the smell. I don't like the fact that it kills you and they sell it and they had a hard time promoting and trying to legalize marijuana. I'm like, what? The fuck? Backwards country. How you fucking sell tobacco, that shit that you know it kills you, but you won't. Have you ever heard of someone dying off of marijuana? No, for real. Have you ever heard of that? Someone ever dying off of marijuana? I didn't think so myself. Alright, we gotta walk across the bridge. Alright, am I going this way? Oh, shit. If I go up Jackson and I just hit up Queens Plaza, well, let's go this way. Oh, I gotta walk over this bridge, man. Slow down there, buddy, Mr. Lexus. All right, guys, we made it into Queens. We were in Brooklyn. Yeah. Now we in Queens. Now we gotta go from Queens to Manhattan. Shit, man. I need a Gatorade, man. I'm so dehydrated right now. I got nothing in my Starbucks container. I got no water in it. Oh, I'm hungry too. Oh. Yeah, we stopped by the community refrigerator. There was nothing in it. So, like I said, it's not worth my time anymore. People are not very so given until something happens to them. They're like, please give me. I'm like, oh, but when I was asking, it's like, I don't have it. Listen, I owe Cash App the money. I'm so sorry, but my Cash App is unavailable right now. I owe Cash App $1,400. I took out a loan. So if you have Cash App, right? This is a good time to talk to someone that has Cash App. So when you get deposits, right? Cash App, mind you, they have they have a program now where when you get more deposit, you can borrow money from PayPal, right? So that's what I did. When I got arrested because of Joshua Jones made a false police report, and mind you, I hired a lawyer. Mind you, I called the lawyer that represented me last time. She recommended me to someone else. 5 hours, 6 hours later, I was out of jail, right? I paid for that lawyer with my money, the money that we're supposed to spend on rent, right? And everything else. And then we took out a loan from Cash App. And that is the money that I was going to, mind you, maybe one day use as an emergency. But this was an emergency. Because mind you, I have a clean criminal history. I got no criminal history whatsoever. I'm not going to let someone put me in a hot seat. And you know better. Fuck a public defender in New York City. You'll never, ever let a public defender defend you in New York City. That would be the stupidest thing to do. This is why I hired an attorney to represent me. And that same attorney has helped me deal with this whole harassment bullshit. Well, if you use my link, my PayPal link, you don't have to sign up with PayPal. You can use your debit or your credit card as a one-time payment and make a donation that way. Yeah, I just set it up that way. So you don't have to sign up and no penalty fees. So if you use my PayPal link, yeah, that's why I have that option. But most people don't want to use that option because I get it. PayPal runs me the fucking wrong way too sometimes. With their bullshit deposit, like interest, yeah. When you get a deposit, they want dibs. I get it. But my link is designed that you don't have to sign in or sign up. You can make a direct donation using your credit or your debit card. The link is down in the descriptions of my video. You'll see it. It says PayPal, donate. Yeah, I'm directing all of you because your boy Panda over here had to spend last night up all night in this fucking bullshit because we got swatted by a dickhead on the internet. calling up everybody that I know, harassing people. Yeah, people were fucking fed up yesterday. So now I definitely have every right legal suit to sue the shit out of you for defamation, loss of wages, income, emotional stress. Oh, I can't wait the day that they catch your ass and you be like crying, but what are you going to say now? He's been begging for money for 4 years. They were like, so what? So is every fucking YouTuber. Stupid. But anyway, yeah, you got to see this guy's emails. Go to my YouTube post page, everybody. If you want to read something really funny, read his messages. You're gonna be like, damn, this dude can't spell. Does this dude know how to write a sentence? How is this a grown ass man or a child? Yeah, you're questioning, like, damn, this guy can't write for shit. Okay. So, in the descriptions, wait, it's actually, if you look at the description, it's right there above my hashtags. It should be there. Oh, the weather just got, whoa, did it just got hot? Dude, the temperature increased by 6 degrees in like an hour. What the fuck? Yo, I'm sweating right now. Why? Alright, so I'm gonna leave a comment right here. Alright, I just pinned the link. Give it a second, it should pop up. There you go, I just pinned the link. If anybody wants to support. But if anybody is a lawyer in the comment, in the audience, please let me know. If you guys want to get some payback, you guys want to do something pro bono, maybe you can get a reward from this. I don't know. Because this guy, he sounds like a criminal. You might want to take this guy off the internet. You might do some justice and some good. Because what this person just did was not only illegal, but federally, he broke in federal laws. He's using my information. He's sending spam mail to my emails. Guys, my emails are getting flooded. He's doing all types of stuff. Yeah. I need food and shelter for the night. Anybody want to help me with the shelter situation? Now, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, I went to this other place, a secret place that I normally don't show you guys on this channel. And I went to go make some negotiation. This guy knows who I am. I stayed at his place before. That's why he was surprised. I told him I didn't get paid until Friday, man. I'm broke as shit. I might not have enough money, but I can give what I can. So he made a deal. If I give him $200, I can stay for the week. And then Friday, I just give him what I can. And then I just owe him. So that was the plan last night. But that didn't work out. Columbia's over. You see Columbia? He's sleeping over there. I'm not talking to him. He stole from us. Yeah. I'm mad at him because he stole from Chewy. Chewy's an old man. He's a Spanish chef. We try to hook him up with food, free food, and free stuff. But he stole his bracelet. Yeah. And they got drunk one night. You know, Chewy's nice to him. Tried to hook him up. And that night he stole from Chewy. So I don't want to talk to him. You don't do that to the people that try to take care of you. Yeah, he's sleeping on the corner over there. Let me show you. Because I got this, got the phone on Y angle. He still got that scooter. But yeah, you see his shopper card right there. Yeah, I'm not talking to him. He stole his bracelet. It wasn't just a normal bracelet, it's a Buddhist bracelet. Those things are not cheap. Those things are like 35, 40 bucks. And they're not just a cheap plastic either. Oh, he's washing his shoes too? Oh no, someone left shoes for him. I hope he finds it. Because I'm not giving him anything until he apologize. Because he lied to say he found it. He said he found it. There's no way you found that exact same bracelet. No way, man. All right, we gotta walk over this bridge. It's 8 o'clock. I gotta step on it. Oh, my panda. Should just fucking hop the train. Take her one stop. I could literally hop the train, take her one stop over the pond. I don't want to hop the train. I want to get a ticket. I could just do that. Yeah, I gotta get going. It's getting late. I gotta get to work, man. I thought it was like 7:30. Damn. Boy. Alright, guys. I gotta hurry up now. I gotta speed this up. Ow. Fucking knee. I gotta be at work at 9. Don't worry, we are almost at the bridge. It takes about 25 minutes to 20. It depends on how fast I walk. But sometimes it takes me like 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes me like 15 minutes to walk across that bridge. It depends. We gotta do this whole week though. So, mind you, we gotta do this coming back. So we gotta walk across this bridge again, come back. Yeah, we gotta keep doing this every fucking day. Sorry, but life is complicated right now. And that is just the reality. Sorry. This happens to most New Yorkers though. This is what most New Yorkers got to go through most of the goddamn time. Yes, I'm in Queens right now. So yeah, we were in Brooklyn. We crossed that bridge, which is called the Pulaski Bridge. That's the Queens and Brooklyn bridge, yeah. See, and now we're going to cross the Queensboro Bridge. But I'm running out of battery. Oh, my panda. I got 30% battery. Shit. Come on. And I got sciatica. Oh, and I got sciatica in my fucking left leg. Ooh. Not a good weekend for me. Not a good weekend holiday for me, isn't it? Then when I get to work, I gotta change my clothes to my work clothes. I don't really do the Facebook money exchange thing. I really just don't do that. Alright. Hold on, I gotta stop. I'm like, oh man, sweating and dehydrated right now. Shit. Can't stop. I gotta at least keep walking. I gotta keep walking. I'm lucky I found this umbrella last night. I'd have been shit out of luck right now. I'd have been wet like I was last night. It's pretty fucking wet. I dried off a little bit. I'm not gonna say, just for the safety of, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about my job. I'm not gonna say what I do, just for the safety, because this guy could be watching right now. He could be trying to figure out where I'm work, or, yeah, I'm not gonna. But let's say it has something to do with technology. Because this guy did get me fired from my job, my previous job. So, I'm not going to take that chance again. Alright guys, I'm running low on battery. Fuck man, I gotta deal with this shit when dude, I need to find a fucking a shelter place. Where I can chill for the night. No one's gonna bother me. I might have to go to under the Brooklyn Bridge or something. I might have to go to Brooklyn Banks. Hope it's not so wet. Yeah, but that skate park gets very dirty and wet in the rain too, so it might not be a good idea. Alright, we're at Queensboro Bridge, everyone. We gotta cross this bridge. Fuck. I'm sweating. Oh. Damn, the temperature increased. Woo! It is warm today, but rainy. Alright guys, you want to show love right now? This is the time. You want to buy lunch while I'm at work? There's a PayPal Venmo. The links are in the descriptions. Here's a strip joint. If you guys want to spend your money on something, I don't know. I won't spend my money on that, but I'd rather spend my money on food and rent. Fuck that. If I want to see titties, I just literally just go on my phone and just Google porn. That's for free. Alright guys. Alright, we're going to be making the right, and then we're going to make the left onto the bridge. Because I got to walk on this side. The other side is the bike path. You're not supposed to walk on the bike path. Oh. Alright guys, I'm going to end the live stream because 25% battery left. But thank you for watching. But I gotta walk across the street. I gotta make it across this bridge really fast. Ow. Shit. Alright, let me not push it too much. Yeah, see, this is the big bridge. This is the motherfucker. Oh, so guys, if you want to support, PayPal, Venmo, anything will help right now. Ow, my knee. Oh, yeah, I got my knee brace on. But I also got some sciatica issues right now. Ooh, my butt cheek hurts. No homo. All right, we made it. All right. Just gotta get on this fucking bridge and just walk the shit out of this bitch. And then we gotta do it again when we get off work. So, and then we gotta find a place to sleep for the night. Thanks, Paul, but you know, whatever it is, yeah, it's what it is. But I appreciate it. Oh, my leg. Fuck. Fuck. Ooh. Okay, let me stop for a second. Oh, my panda, that shit hurt. Oh. Damn. Ow. Shit. Oof. I'm sorry. My sciatica just like started like, hey, I'm back, bitch. Ouch. My sciatica is like, I'm back, bitch. Trying to get rid of me. I ain't going yet, nigga. New York City. I'm in Queens right now. I'm about to cross this bridge to get to work. But I'm not going to have time. Oh. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh. Yo, I could have just hopped the train. But no, I want to be a good boy. Ah. Damn. Oof. My. All right. Are we almost at the bike trap? Don't worry. We're almost there. Ow. It's... All right, we made it. We're at the Queensboro Bridge. Ow. I am tired right now. I am so tired. Oh, I got 20% battery left. God damn it.
Oh, no potholes, no potholes.
No potholes. Alright guys, we made it. Oh, fuck. Oh my panda, I'm so fucking tired right now. Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm running out of battery. But if anybody wants to support, like I said, there's a PayPal Venmo. See ya.